What's up guys, it's me Tony and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different for me, but I feel like almost every YouTuber has already done this video, but I thought it would be interesting if we did it here on my channel. So today, I'm going to be reading you guys' assumptions about me and then we're going to talk about it. So, I went on Twitter and I told everybody on the Twitter world that I'm going to be making a video and for them to tweet me all their assumptions about me. I tweeted this a while ago and everybody was being too nice and I asked them to be brutal, so let's see what some of them says. First up, Kent and C-Rex Reacts assumes that I'm a good kisser. Well, first of all, I don't kiss and tell, and I don't think I could ever take credit for me being a good kisser, but there is an interview on YouTube, here on YouTube. And Angel does answer that question, so find that interview and then you'll find out the answer. Okay, so everybody's being a little bit too nice. I kind of wanted people to be a little bit meaner. So Kent and C-Rex React says, you're someone who's easily jealous and would plot something against someone who tries to flirt with your significant other. Ooh.
That's a nice one.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta admit, I am a very jealous type. I mean, I'm a Leo. I feel like most Leos are. And they're very possessive too. But I would not go to the extent of plotting something against somebody who was flirting with my significant other. But that would really hurt my feelings, so I would be very jealous if I was to see somebody flirting with somebody that I was with. Okay, Jameson and Tony Fan at SwingTime16 says, tough looking on the outside, sensitive on the inside. I mean, that's true, but isn't that such a cliche though? Like, everybody kind of is. We all put on like this hard exterior, and I'll speak for myself, like I have to put on a hard exterior, especially because of my job, you know, like I'm in showbiz. In showbiz, when people see that you're weak, pag nakikita nila na you're in a weak spot, hindi ka tutulungan ng tao eh. Do you know what I mean? It's like here in showbiz, here in the Philippines, when people see that you're weak, they're not gonna help you. They're gonna kick you while you're down. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people will take that chance to make you feel even worse. So a lot of time, like for me here, you know, showbiz is crazy. A lot of times I feel like I'm losing my mind. I have to deal with like my own ego because, you know, sometimes it's a competition, it's a popularity contest here, and if you feel like someone's doing better than you, or you know, it's kind of hard to stay in your lane and focus because we're all human, you know what I mean? Of course you want to book a certain job, a certain gig, or a certain project, and sometimes when that doesn't go to you, that really affects you, you know? But you have to, for me, I definitely feel like I need to put on a hard exterior because if people see that, you know, I'm weak, or if people see that, you know, I might be tipping over the edge, feeling ko people will take that as a chance to bash me even more, or I feel like people will use that as an excuse to, you know, show people that I'm not deserving of what I've accomplished. So, you know, for me, I do have to keep a hard exterior kasi parang it doesn't give people the chance to see through the cracks. You know what I mean? Ayoko din silang bigyan ng chance ayoko sila bigyan ng reason or chance na they can put me down even more. But it's true. I mean, on the inside, like, all of us are sensitive, you know? Like, all of us have a soft interior. Like, literally. Literally. So someone says I'm short-tempered and masungit, and Uy si Dennis also says suplado in person. Um, Honestly, I guess there's like some truth to this. Um, I personally think that I am a very friendly person, but what's happened to me kasi is that the reason why sometimes I come across suplado is I like to keep to myself because sometimes when I try to be nice to people or when I try to, be friendly or, hey, they're usually not very nice to me, you know, and it's like I don't really like fakeness. So it's like, in my experience in showbiz, like there's a lot of people that weren't really that nice to me. So instead of, just trying to be nice all the time, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna keep to myself. I'm gonna do my best in my work. But if somebody wants to talk to me, then yeah, I'm down for a good conversation. So I think that's why people have this assumption about me. I'm working on it. I know that kailangan may balance it. You know what I mean? I can't come across suplado all the time, even though, I've built kind of like this wall around me because I'm scared. I mean, diba? It sucks if like you try to be nice to someone and then they don't react the way that you would want them to or they're mean to you. So, ayun. Booney Bunny Bear says, you keep naked photos of yourself on your phone. And that I love attention, assuming based on my zodiac sign. Honestly, yes, I do love attention, but let me tell you, before starting showbiz, I told myself I wanted attention and money, and that's the truth, so don't hate me for it. But here's the thing, once you get the money and the attention, you're gonna realize that doesn't necessarily make you happy. Do you know what I mean? And then once you get the attention, you're gonna start looking for other things that are more meaningful that'll actually sustain your happiness. Because when you get attention, it's fleeting. You'll feel happy for a bit, but then you'll keep needing more and more attention for you to stay happy. And then it's just like nothing's gonna fill up that void inside of you anymore because the only thing that makes you happy is that gratification that you're being paid attention to. You know what I mean? So, I'm at a point in my life where yes, attention is great. Attention 100% helps with my career, but I'm looking for more meaningful things too, more substantial things that'll keep me happier. Okay, and to answer her second assumption that I keep naked photos of myself on my phone, I used to do this. I don't know if that's like really kinky or not, but I used to do this. But then I realized, it's so easy for somebody to hack anybody's phone these days, so I don't have any naked pictures of myself on my phone anymore. Not necessarily naked, The thing is, I don't like... I don't know if this is gonna make any sense for you guys, okay? When it comes to my job, I don't necessarily like being naked and taking off my clothes. I don't feel comfortable because of the fact that showbiz is painting a picture of me in a sexual light that I'm not in control of. Do you know what I mean? But when I have my phone, or if I'm with a friend who's a photographer and they're taking sexy photos of me, or if I have my shirt off, I like that because it's like I have artistic control of how I want my body to be shown. Do you know what I mean? It's not a showbiz machine that's telling me to get naked because they're painting me in their own light. When I'm with like my friend, and I usually only shoot with friends, or if I'm shooting myself, it's because I'm showing my body and like how I view myself to be sexy in the way that I want to be seen. Yeah, so I feel like there's a big difference. Do you know what I mean? Kavi says, you are a player that would get over people's hearts. I think what she means is that I'm a player and I get over people very easily. I don't think I'm a player. I feel like I actually need to date more and get to know more people. Showbiz has definitely hindered that. But I do get over people really fast just because I have a goal for myself, and I'm a normal human being. I've made so many stupid mistakes, you know what I mean? I've made a lot of really stupid choices. And I've had a lot of crushes on people, but when you see your goal and when you visualize what it is that you really want to accomplish, I guess it helps me get over people really easily, because being successful and reaching my dreams is just so much more important for me right now than being in a relationship, Okay. So Jonel Napila says, "You're so gay," and Ryan Hargreaves says, "You're still in the closet." I've never been able to entertain these type of assumptions about me or really talk about it. So I love that I finally have the platform to do so. The thing is, I get frustrated when people focus in on my sexuality, because I feel like it makes me feel like no amount of work or accomplishments that I've done, I feel like it gets undermined because people want to focus on my sexuality instead of my capability. So that's where my frustration comes in. But I don't mind people assuming this about me. I actually like that, at the end of the day, whether people like it or not, whether it comes to who you're dating, whether it comes to your sexuality, the truth is always behind closed doors. And so I love when people make these type of assumptions about me, because it means people are intrigued by me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But for me, I don't identify myself as homosexual, but I don't think that matters anymore. Do you know what I mean? Even if I said I wasn't gay, the people who think I am gay are going to keep believing that I'm gay. There's nothing I can do that would change their mind because they think that I dated this person, or they think I had sex with this person because this tabloid said that. So that's out of my control. Do you know what I mean? And then let's say if I did say I was gay, some people still wouldn't believe me, or some people would still hate me. They would say that I'm doing it for attention, or they'll say that I'm queer baiting, or people will be like, or some people will be like, "Oh, sabi ko na nga ba eh," and then people will end up hating me. So my point is, whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever I identify as, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? There are still going to be people that hate me because I'm me. So I do love these assumptions, because it just means that people are still curious about you. You know what I mean? But I love that, I'm not sure, ambiguity. That's that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Lewi says, "You've been in an orgy." I wish, joke. No, I haven't been in an orgy. I don't know if that's something that I would want to experience in my life, just because for me, kasi pag akin lang, do you know what I mean? I'm a very jealous type, so I'm not sure if I can really share the person that share my significant other. Booney says, "I hate cats." I don't hate cats. Hate is a strong word, but I'm not too fond of them. JR Cho says, "Malibog." I mean, guys, who the hell is not horny? Do you know what I mean? Like, Filipinos are so horny, okay? We are like the number one in Pornhub 5 years in a row. Wala pa rin nakakatalo sa atin sa buong mundo, okay? And I'm not saying everybody's like a horny monster all the time, but everybody, we all go through puberty. Actually, no, I can't say everybody. There's some asexual people who don't get horny. Guys, in history, ang hindi talaga nagbabago is war and sex. all is fair in love and war. But honestly, I can't say everybody is horny because I know that there are some people who are not into sex. I know that, in the spectrum of sexuality, there are people who just are not interested. But for the most part, I will speak for myself. Pangit ba pakinggan na minsan nalilibugan din ako? Ew! That is weird to say! But yes, I'm human and I do get horny. Okay, so I mean, I think that's about it. I think we got a lot of good assumptions about me. I think for the most part, the thing I wanted to clarify is that in my career, a lot of people have tried to assume my sexuality, and a lot of people have tried to assume that, I'm a very mean person, I'm a snob, I am suplado, bastos ako, and a lot of people, think I'm a kleptomaniac, or they think that I'm not a nice person. And I just want to clarify that, guys, I guess I do have a hard exterior, but once you get to know me, I feel like I am a really nice guy. When it comes to my relationships, I want to get to know you as much as, you want to get to know me. You know what I mean? And I guess I've just built a hard exterior, and it shows. Because a lot of you guys think I'm suplado. I'm sorry if sometimes I am the grumpy type, but I promise I'm sweet and fluffy on the inside. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, or assumptions about me, do let me know in the comment box down below. Alright guys, so that about wraps up today's video. If you guys have any other ideas of the type of videos that you would like me to make, please let me know in the comment box down below. And again, please like, subscribe, questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.